Hello YouTube, my name is Joseph, welcome back, and thank you so much for tuning into the POPSICLE KNIGHT channel. Please don't forget to click the like button if you enjoyed this video, and please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell and feel free to share this content. In today's video, I finally present to you the long-awaited deck that I've been wanting to make for some time now, Centiskorch VMAX. Centiskorch VMAX has 320 HP with only one attack, G-Max Centinferno. For 2 colorless energy, you will be dealing 40 base damage, but for every fire energy attached to this Pokemon, you will be dealing 40 more damage. So if we fulfill the 2 energy requirement for this attack with 2 fire energy, really the base attack will be 120 damage. Additionally, after successfully attacking, the effect of this attack allows you to get an energy from the discard pile and attach it to this Pokemon. In effect, we are increasing its attack after every turn. Once this attack starts, this Pokemon can potentially knock out anything that gets in its way. This attack is extremely powerful. With 6 energy, you will be dealing 280 damage. With 7, 320 damage. And with 8 energy, you will deal 360 damage. It would be good to keep this in mind so that you can calculate just how much energy you need on Centiskorch to be able to knock out your opponent's active. As for its pre-evolution Centiskorch V, it has 210 HP with 2 attacks. The first one is Radiating Heat. For 1 fire energy, it will deal 20 base damage, and if you choose to discard one of your own energy attached to this Pokemon, you can also discard 1 energy attached to your opponent's active. This can be a good way for delaying your opponent at some point in your match, and maybe you can even use a recycle energy so that you can infinitely attach an energy on this Centiskorch to keep discarding 1 energy from your opponent while ours just keep going back into our hand. Well, there's an idea, but we'll probably just leave that for another video. Next, we have its second attack, Burning Train. For 4 fire energy, it will deal 180 base damage, so it's not bad at all. So with Centiskorch VMAX, we have a 3-2 line in this deck. This will be our main attacker, of course. As you may have already anticipated, we will be using the mechanics for the Hat Girls from the Sun and Moon team up. But we'll be using mainly Morgan. How this card works is that if you discard Dana, Evelyn, and Nita from your hand, you can look at the top 12 cards of your deck and attach any number of energy you find there to your Pokemon in any way you like. 12 cards is 20% of the deck, so there should be a high probability that we will find a reasonable amount of energy from the 12 cards. And that's exactly what this deck will focus on. Use Morgan and attach as many energy on Centiskorch VMAX and start attacking as soon as possible. So really the main challenge here will be meeting the conditions to use this Morgan, because we will need all 4 of the Hat Girls, Dana, Evelyn, Nita, and Morgan. And there's so many ways that we can do this. However, in this deck, I will be using the Shady Dealings Inteleon line. This one has a hefty 160 HP, which makes it reasonably hard to get knocked out, which is good. This Inteleon has the ability Shady Dealings. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 2 trainer cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand. This will help us find our trainer cards. Its Stage 1 counterpart, Drizzile, also has this ability, but it will only get us 1 trainer card rather than 2. However, it is very useful nonetheless, as we will see. Going back to Inteleon though, I also like its attack, Aqua Bullet. For 1 water and 1 colorless energy, it can deal a nice 120 base damage and also deal 20 damage to one of our opponent's bench Pokemon. So we'll be using this on some occasions or instances to attack as well. So with this, we have a 3-3-3 line for Shady Dealings Inteleon. And I also added 1 Crobat for its Dark Acid ability, just so we can get more cards on our hand when we need it. So exactly what's the strategy here? Well, for this deck, it doesn't matter whether we go first or second. But we do want to start setting up our Inteleon in our first turn. So getting Sobble is our first priority. And second is for our Centiskorch V. One of the important support cards we'll be using is actually Misty's Favor. This one allows us to search our deck for 3 support cards. So if we combine this along with Inteleon's shady dealings, we can get all 4 of the Hat Girls in one turn. However, the challenge is keeping those 4 cards in our hands, because obviously we can't use more than 1 support guard per turn. So the greatest threat really to this setup is Marnie, because Marnie will put all the cards from our hand and put that at the bottom of our deck. So we'll have to start over in getting all of the Hat Girls into our hand again. So just hope that your opponent doesn't have Marnie when you get all 4 set up. I actually added Lieutenant Surge strategy in this deck as well, because if we get behind on prizes, after we use this card, we can actually use more than 1 support card in one turn. So it is possible to use Misty's Favor and Morgan in the same turn, given that we are behind on prize and we use this card, Lieutenant Surge. And that's pretty much it. The rest will be to just successfully executing this strategy. It's difficult to set up, but it is very satisfying when we get it all to work. So let's quickly go over the rest of the content of this deck. I have 1 energy search. This is specifically for the 1 water energy for our Inteleon. Just in case we need it to attack, we need that water energy, and we can use Skyla to get this energy search to get that water energy from our deck. We have 3 Evolution Incense, 1 Fire Crystal in case our Centiskorch VMAX with lots of energy already gets knocked out. At least we can get some of those back from our discard right away for us to start setting up the next Centiskorch VMAX. Next we have 2 Quick Balls, 2 Switch, 1 Chaotic Swell, 1 Bus Order, 2 Danas, 2 Evelyns, 1 Kabu, because we just gotta have Kabu when we use Centiskorch VMAX. Enough said. 1 Lieutenant Surge strategy, 2 Misty's Favor, 2 Morgans, 2 Nidas, 2 Skylas, and 1 Welder. So you notice that we have 2 of each of the Hat Girls in this deck. As for energy, we have 4 Heat Energy. This will help us to add more HP on our Centiskorch. 14 Fire Energy. We want lots of energy in this deck because we want to increase the probability of getting energy when we use Morgan. And lastly, we have 1 Water Energy for Inteleon. Just 1, because it's on a case-to-case basis anyways. And that's it for this build. Out of all the builds that I've tried for Centiskorch VMAX, this definitely has been one of my favorites. The challenge, the thrill, the fun aspect of the setup is just very satisfying. I hope you get to try this deck out as well. But enough talk, let's see how awesome this deck is with some gameplay. Alright, so in this matchup, looks like we're up against a fire deck. We win the coin flip and we will go first. Alright, it's nice we got Sobble right away and Centiskorch V. And I think Centiskorch V can go in the active right now, because I don't want Sobble to get knocked out right away. Especially it's a fire deck, they can definitely start attacking on their first turn, going second. So we'll just attach the heat energy on Centiskorch V and end our turn. So Sobble being in the bench, we can start evolving it and start getting our trainer cards. We do have Dana as one of our girls in our hand, so we just need to get the other 3. Okay, we get Morgan out of the top deck. So let's just attach another energy, and we're just gonna attack with Radiating Heat, and we'll remove 1 energy from this Charizard V, a shiny Charizard V, by the way, which is a really nice card. That's so good. That's nice that they have one. It's so hard to get one of those. So we do get burned because they do have the burning scarf attached to their Charizard V. So now we have 100 damage on our Centiskorch V, and they were able to attach another fire energy with the help of the giant hearth, and they're just gonna keep attacking with this Charizard V, and Centiskorch V will get knocked out, so we'll just need to switch Sobble into the active, and we'll use Evolution Incense just to get the Drizzile, and we'll evolve this. Yes, and I think we'll just have to get Misty's Favor for this one trainer card. That way we can get the other two girls that we need, and I think so. Let's get those first. We definitely could use Skyla, and we need the yellow one, Nita, and Evelyn, the blue one. So we got the red and green, and we'll just attach an energy on Centiskorch V. No, we'll attach on Drizzile so we can retreat and just have them knock out Centiskorch V, because with Skyla we can actually evolve into Inteleon to get 2 trainer cards. I'm thinking a Quick Ball and an Evolution Incense, so that we can get another Centiskorch V line, Centiskorch VMAX line onto our hands. So that will knock out our Centiskorch V. Drizzile is gonna go into the active, but at least after evolving, oh, you know what? That's good. We don't have to worry about that one. Let's just attach an energy on Centiskorch V, and we'll use Skyla to get an Evolution Incense to get our Centiskorch VMAX, or actually Inteleon first. Evolve it, then we'll get our 2 trainer cards. 1 Evo Incense for sure for Centiskorch, and a Kabu just in case after we use the Hat Girls we won't have any cards in our hands, so having Kabu would be a good option so that we can get at least 4. And if Centiskorch VMAX in our next turn will be the only one, we'll actually get 8 in our hands, so that would be good. So our opponent meanwhile has a Charizard VMAX in their active right now with 3 fire energies, and they also have a Cinderace VMAX on their bench. And also they use Welder to get, now they have 6 energies on this Charizard VMAX, so they're looking at knocking out our Centiskorch V on this turn. So but we should be fine. Let's get an Evolution Incense, let's get a Centiskorch VMAX, evolve our Centiskorch V, attach 1 energy, and then we will use Morgan, and we get 6 fire energies and 1 heat energy. I think this should be good. GMAX Inferno, 360 damage, and we get an energy from the discard pile, but we do get burned. This is ridiculously strong, guys. The sound of all of those energy on our Centiskorch VMAX is crazy. 360 damage. Now we are dealing actually 400 now that we have 9 energy on Centiskorch VMAX, and we are at 340 HP with that heat energy. So this Centiskorch VMAX, or Cinderace VMAX as in our opponent's active, is gonna get knocked out by our Centiskorch VMAX. They do use Welder to energize it. We just have to knock this one out, and that will be a win for us. That'll get us 3 energies. But no, they switch out into Heatran GX. They attach all of that energy, Heatran, but we should be fine at 320 HP. They are only dealing 200, and that takes away our burns, so we just have to knock this out. And we get another Centiskorch V, but alright, so our opponent just gives up. Awesome game. Alright, this matchup is a fire deck as well. We'll just choose heads, and we're just gonna go first. Alright, so Sobbles are only active
our only basic right now, so that's gonna go into the active. We do have Drizzile, so that's good. Let's just attach a fire energy so it is ready to retreat if we needed to. We are facing off against Ninetales V as of right now, so our opponent's gonna use Quick Ball, and they have a Victini V. Actually, Victini V is actually a good contender against Centiskorch VMAX, because with all those energy attached to Centiskorch, Victini can do a lot of damage, so we gotta watch out for that one. Okay, they have a dragon on their discard now, and they have a Centiskorch V as well. All right, so they have a full-on fire deck. What are we gonna do here? We could use Drizzile to evolve Sobble, and we can use Kabu. Let's use Kabu first, actually. We get another Drizzile, which is good, and an Inteleon, which is good. So let's just get another trainer. Let's get a Quick Ball to get our Centiskorch. We'll discard one fire energy. We'll get our Centiskorch V, so we can start setting it up. We can attach the heat energy to head HP, and we'll just end our turn. So we do have 2 Nidas on our hand right now. 1 Boss's Order. If we evolve into Inteleon, that will get us 2 trainer cards, but it's not gonna be enough. But we can probably get a Misty's Favor out of that one, but we'll see. Our opponent's bench Centiskorch already evolves into Centiskorch VMAX, and they put another Pokemon, Houndoom, on their bench. Alright, so we got an evolution for Centiskorch VMAX, which is good. Let's just attach an energy on our Centiskorch V. Let's evolve into Inteleon. So let's figure out what cards we need. I think Misty's Favor is our first option, because we do need more than so that we can complete, and we'll just get one of the other ones. Dana should be fine. Yeah, so we need 2 more. We'll use Misty's Favor right now and get the green one and the blue one. Yep. And I think Skyla would be good in case we need to switch out or something. So let's evolve into Centiskorch VMAX. And we're ready. just hope that this guy does not have any Marnie. I'm always scared when I'm setting up this deck and we got all 4 of the girls in our hand right now. It's so scary, and I just hope that they do not have any Marnie. Alright, cool. So they use Hapu. They get 2 cards and discard the other ones. Not sure why they discard, but okay. They set up Giant Hearth so that they get more fire energies. So while our opponent's setting up, we can we can start attacking major damage with this hand that we have. Okay, well, they switch out into Houndoom V, which is not good because Ninetales V has all the energy. It's the only one that our opponent can use to attack right now. Let's just use this Chaotic Swell to get rid of that Hearth. And for the meantime, let's Boss's Order this Ninetales and just end our turn. We can't attack with Inteleon anyways because we don't have any energy. And I don't want to put my Centiskorch VMAX in the active, because if we do that and then they attack, and then because we can't knock out this Ninetales V just now, and I don't want a hefty damage on our Centiskorch VMAX. So I think that's the best course of action right now, and let's just hope for the best. Please no Marnie, please no Marnie. Okay, they use a welder. They are focusing on just energizing their Centiskorch VMAX in the bench right now. Alright, so they attach another energy on Centiskorch VMAX. So this is a face-to-face face-off. Which Centiskorch VMAX will win this battle? Our Inteleon is definitely a goner. We could have used that actually. It'll do a lot of damage, but we can't use it right now. They're gonna use Ordinary Rod to get more energies out of their discard, and they use GMAX Inferno, which knocks out our Inteleon. So here we go, the moment of truth. So the thing with using Morgan, you never know how much energy you'll get out of the 12 that you'll see. But here we go. All right, we got 5. We got 5. So we have 7 in total. Oh my gosh, that's just enough to knock out, exactly enough to knock out our opponent's Centiskorch VMAX. Oh my goodness, this deck is broken. Yeah, you know, it's difficult to set up these girls, but once you set it up and you get all these energies on Centiskorch VMAX, it's crazy. It's crazy. Victini V is up and running though, and they have a welder. I'm scared how much this will do. We have 8 energies and they have 2. That's 10. We have 360 HP, and they do 30 damage. Oh man, 10 times 30, yeah, 300. So we survive by, we have 60 HP, no, 80. We should have 80 HP as of right now. Let's just use Skyla, get a quick ball, and we'll discard this one and just start setting up another Centiskorch VMAX. So we'll just knock out this Victini V, dealing 400 damage. Crazy. We'll get 2 prize cards for that. We only need 1 more prize card anyways. Yeah, we just have to start building up the next Centiskorch VMAX. But right, we can knock out this Houndoom V. However, if they have enough energy, our Centiskorch VMAX, oh, but they don't. They do burn us, but they're shy of 20. Oh, man. Let's just attach 1 energy on this, evolve it into Centiskorch VMAX. We'll attack GMAX. No, let's use Misty's favor first, because we can actually set this up for our Centiskorch VMAX in our next turn if we need to. Centiskorch, our GMAX Centinferno, and that will knock out our opponent's Houndoom V. Look at that. Good game. Not sure who we're going up against. I can't tell from their deck, their box and sleeve, but we'll see. We'll see who we're up against in this matchup. Okay, we'll have to mulligan. We don't have any basic. Alright, we got a Sobble, which is good. We got an Evo Incense to pair with that, which is good. Putting Sobble in the active, being the only Pokemon we have right now, it's really scary sometimes. Okay, it looks like we're facing off a water deck. This could be a challenge for us since we are fire, of course. Since the Scorch VMAX is weak against fire. Let's just use Skylight, think. Get a quick ball. We'll use that, discard 1 fire, and get a Centiskorch V to set up. Our usual setup. Put a fire energy on Centiskorch V and just end our turn for the meantime. So we don't have any of our girls in the bench or in our hand right now. So we'll have to really. I mean, we do have Misty's Favor, which is good. We can get 3 of them. We can probably use the Evolution Incense to get Drizzile and get the other one, so that'll get us 4 in one turn. But now evolving into Centiskorch VMAX will be the next challenge after that. So for right now, our opponent has Cramorant, and I just saw that they discarded a reset stamp. That could have been really bad for us. And our opponent is using Beak Catch. Okay, I see a Sandshrew there, or a... yeah, Sandshrew. I am guessing this could be a Sandslash, but I don't know which one. Alright, so we'll evolve into Drizzile, and we will get one of the girls. Let's get Morgan, the green one. And we'll Misty's Favor, get the other one. We need the pink one, the blue one, and the yellow one. Alright, so we got all 4. We'll just attach 1 energy and end our turn. And hope for the best. I hope they don't have Marnie. Alright, they have Krabby. So this is not... Kingler actually can deal 180 damage if we already have damage. In the 180, that's 360 because we do have weakness to water. So that... oh man, there's the Marnie. Alright, our opponent uses Capacious Bucket. They get rid of the Chaotic Swell. They put 1 energy on the Krabby. They switch. And they mark. Oh man. So that puts all of our girls into the bottom of our deck. And we have to start over from the beginning now. We do have Dana, which is good. We have the red one. So let's make do. Let's evolve into Inteleon. We can get maybe Misty's Favor again. So we can get 3 of them, and then we can actually get the Evolution Incense to evolve our VMAX. So we'll put the water energy on Inteleon. Get a Evolution Centiskorch VMAX, evolve it, and then we'll use Misty's Favor to get the blue one. We already got the red one. We got blue one, yellow one, and the green one. So that completes the girls, the 4 girls in our hand again. We'll pass, and I hope they don't have another Marnie. I don't want to start over again. They are putting a lot of energy. Oh man, here we go. Kingler will do a... oh no, not again. Oh man. So we've used up our Inteleon. It's already fully evolved, so we're done for. Okay, we do get a Sobble. Let's just put a Heat Energy. We'll switch out. We can actually knock out this Kingler, so let's just do that. 160. Let's get another energy. Okay, we get 1 prize card for that. We get Nita, which is good. That's 1 out of 4. 160. So we can actually knock out this Cramorant if we want to. They are building up. Oh, it's the Sandslas GX. Frost Press 120. So it will deal 240 because we do have weakness. So we should be okay. We should be okay. We are 330. So if we get damage 240, we're okay. We're okay. Their Cramorant will use Beak Catch. And this one's GX Spiky Storm will deal 100 damage to any of those who has damage already. So we should be fine. Even Inteleon should survive with 10 HP. So we should be fine. Let's just see what happens. Let's just attach another Heat Energy on the Centiskorch VMAX to add more HP, 240. There's no more energy in the discard, and that confuses our Centiskorch VMAX. We get another heat energy, which could be good, which will add more HP to our Centiskorch VMAX. 100 damage to each of your Pokemon that has damage. Okay, so I think the best course of action over our opponent is just to attack with the regular attack for 120. Our Centiskorch VMAX is confused though, so we can actually switch out Inteleon and just retreat and keep attacking with Centiskorch VMAX. The attack with Frost Breath, and that does 240. Let's just evolve into Drizzile. Yep, and I think let's go back to our Misty again. Oh no, we used up all the Misties already, I think. Yeah, oh man. How are we gonna do this now? I don't know what to do. Just get a quick ball, I guess. And let's just get another Centiskorch VMAX V. Or, let's just get Crobat here. Let's get Crobat. We'll get 2 cards from this. Okay, we get a VMAX. That's not what we need. Let's put an energy on this Inteleon so we can attack with it. Oh my goodness, stupid. Oh, why did I attack with Centiskorch VMAX? I forgot it's oh my gosh. I was supposed to switch out into Inteleon and then retreat. Okay, at least we survived. At least we survived that. Oh my goodness, that was a mistake on my part. Let's just use this in Evolution Incense, get another Inteleon, and we can actually get we can complete our 4 girls here. Get 2 trainer cards. Let's get I think we need the green one and the blue one. Yeah, so we'll get the blue one, get the green first, and the blue one. Alright, so we get that, and I don't want to use it just yet because Centiskorch VMAX is just gonna get knocked out. No, let's not add that because he has 60 HP. It's just gonna get knocked out. Let's just Aqua Bullet this Krabby and do 20 damage on that Sandslash. Alright, so we get 1 energy. We need a Centiskorch V. At least our opponent only has... Oh man, that knocks out both our active and Centiskorch VMAX. So they get 4 prize cards for that. They can actually knock out our Crobat V and just win this game. We'll just put Inteleon. Sweet, we got a Centiskorch VMAX, our V. Let's just retreat. Let's use our Morgan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's actually enough. That'll do 180 damage, just enough to knock out this Sandslash. This is crazy. Oh, it'll do 30 damage, but we do get 2 prize cards for that for the win. Oh my goodness, that was a close one. Alright, let's choose heads. We lose the coin flip. As usual, they opt to go second. We do have Sobble. We do have Nita as one of our girls here. And we have an Evolution Incense, which is good. So our setup is pretty quick here. Okay, cool. So we get 3. Alright, cool. We get a Centiskorch V right away. Alright, so we're up against a Cinderace V. Get another Sobble for that. It's good. We have 1 energy on our Centiskorch V. Our opponent is using the Salazzle style of getting cards in their hand as quickly as possible. They do Welder. the Cinderace, so they will be able to knock out the Sobble, most probably. Yep, there's the Giant Hearth. They get 2 energies for that. So that's the thing with fire decks, they're very quick. Our setup is not as quick as theirs because we don't use a lot of welders. We only have 1 in this deck because we rely mostly on Morgan to get our energies. But let's evolve into Centiskorch VMAX. Actually, this is really good because our opponent just is now ahead in price cards. We can actually use Lieutenant Surge here. So let's get an Evolution Incense, use Drizzile. We actually just need Misty's Favor. We should be good. Yeah, we already got Nita. We'll just use Misty's Favor. Yeah, so if we use Lieutenant Surge, we get to use 2. We get to use 2 support cards. Let's use Misty. Get blue, red, and green. Yes, we already got the yellow. Blue, red, green, and yellow. Let's attach 1 energy and use Morgan to get 5. And let's actually get the water energy on our Inteleon. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 water. VMAX Inferno, 320 damage. Oh man, crazy attack. That was what, 2nd turn? Yeah, that was you couldn't get much better than that. So they're knocking out our Inteleon actually made it worse for them because we were able to use Lieutenant Surge on our 2nd turn. So that's, hey, this is not a bad showcase at all. The Centiskorch VMAX or Cinderace VMAX is it's a piece of cake basically at this point because we're at 7. We have 1 energy on our hand. We can just attach that. We can even welder that so that we can get more cards on our hand. Alright, so let's just wait for our opponent to set up here. See what they got. They have Ninetales V, Great Ball, Torkoal V. All right. Max Fireball, 170 plus burn, 190. Unfortunately, it's not enough to knock out our Centiskorch VMAX. So our next setup here, we could probably just oh, we can evolve Inteleon actually. Let's just welder into, and then we get, alright, cool, we got a Centiskorch V. We can see what else we could do here. Let's use Quick Ball, get rid of this Drizzile. And we actually don't need anything right now, but it's fine. Let's just get a Crobat V. Yeah, I think, yeah, let's use Crobat V first because we want as much cards as we can. Alright, we got Heat Energy and another energy. Let's start building up this Centiskorch V on our bench because 8 energies on VMAX is enough. Alright, let's evolve into Inteleon. Alright, we actually have all of the girls again here, so we just need the green one. Let's VMAX Centinferno, and we don't have energy. Yeah, let's use the heat energy to get rid of that, so we have 1. Well, we only have 4 left. Yeah, let's just get 2 of them. That's fine. Alright, VMAX Inferno, 360 damage, and we're not gonna get that because we're saving that for our other VMAX. That gets us 3 prize cards. Sweet. And that's it. We still have 130 HP. You know what? This Ninetales can actually knock out our Centiskorch VMAX if they get they get 3 energies on it. It should be enough to knock out our Centiskorch VMAX. So that'll give them 3 prize cards, but we only need 1. We have a boss's order, so we can actually just knock one of those Salazzle or whatever with our other Centiskorch VMAX. So let's see. Maybe our opponent has a little trick up their sleeve. Let's see. Pokemon communication. They use a Great Ball. Nothing. They add another energy. Alright, so I think they will attack with Ninetales V, copying one of our attacks, and that was enough to... That's more than enough, actually, to knock out our Centiskorch VMAX. Alright, so they get 3 prize cards for that. You know what? We can just knock this out with our Inteleon. Let's just add a fire energy, evolve this Centiskorch VMAX, and yeah, let's just attack Aqua Bullet. Knock out this Ninetales V. 240 it. Okay. Awesome game. Good game. And that's a look at my Centiskorch VMAX deck paired with the Hat Girls. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to press the like button. What did you think of this idea? Please let me know in your comments below. Also, consider subscribing for more contents like these. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care of yourselves and have a great day.